Hey, mini bike friends, how you doing today? It's your mini bike friend Dan Przaski from All About Mini Bikes, talking about mini bikes today. Hey, the other day I wanted to go for a ride real bad. We got beautiful weather here in Michigan, by the way. Actually, it's not too hot. It's just cool enough. And like I said, if you want to ride, you should put a helmet on. At least I do most of the time, not all the time. Sometimes I get on and test something out, go down the block, and I might not have a helmet on. But anytime I do any kind of real ride, I pop a helmet on just because I don't want to fall on my noggin and be a vegetable the rest of my, hopefully another 30 years I'm looking at of life. But anyway, so much for that. Hey, but anyway, I wanted to go for a quick ride the other day. Had not put together totally that exhaust. Remember I told you I rigged that up. So I wanted to get out, so I went through my drawers and this is what I kind of just grabbed together and put it together so it would be solid, so I could go for a ride. And I did that, and I'm gonna change it up, but right now I'm not caring because I've been busy. So as you can see, the way I put these here with a lock washer, then actually on the top one, what I did is I bolted it on there, so there's no way that that would get loose. This is a very, very thick piece of rubber hole through the center. Then I put two bolts on the end just to for sure hold it. Anyway, but what I'm really here to talk about is I was at I think it was Home Depot. Yeah, Home Depot yesterday, and I was looking for something for do something around the house. Anyway, this is gonna sound crazy, but this is what I'd normally do. Now remember, this bike I do, let's see if I can get this bike I do. I'm just treating it like I did when I was a kid, putting it together, riding, and having a good time. But these fenders on here, so whoever had the bike before me, they it looks like they painted the fenders in the gas tank almost with like a silver or something. And I had said when I went up to find out about getting it chromed, it was just so expensive because it was just real expensive. And I'm not trying to do a restore job here to make it look like new or anything like that whatsoever. Okay, I'm not looking to do that. Anyway, so that being said, while I was out, I happened to be going down the paint department, and I saw some metallic, rich, shiny finish fast drying. And I was gonna get some spats, I think it's called, and that's kind of like a chrome, but it's almost like you put it over. It's like a tape. Let's just say that. And I saw that and I thought, but man, that'd be hard to get off if we really wanted to end up getting it off. You can't just sand it down easy. So anyway, I picked this stuff up for the heck of it. Because again, it could be sanded off, it could be cleaned up easier. And so I'm going to try and experiment and use this on the fenders and see what the heck happens. If it at least comes out halfway decent looking, I'm going to put it on the gas tank too. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I just want to have some fun here, and that's what I'm trying to do. And so I'm going to get started on this here, and I'll take both fenders off, is what I'll do. I'll take both fenders off, and then I'll paint one of them and not the other at first so that we can see the difference between the two. And because again, when I went up to a place that does it here up in Toledo, they've been there forever. They were actually nationally recognized, but I want to say that was before COVID. And back then, they still wanted over $300, I believe, 350 or something, just for the gas tank. They had nothing to do with the fenders. So if this were a total restore job, I would do that, especially if it would be worth money. But anyway, I'm going to take this route and see what happens. Okay, so let's see what I can do. I've decided to start with the front fender, just because there's only a couple little bolts on that, two screws to get out of there, and so that'll actually be the easiest one to just get off, and try to clean it up a little bit first. And while I do that, what I'll do, see if this one's loose enough. While I do that, what I'll do is then I'll take off the rear one after I get a little bit done with it. See if I can do this one-handed without it totally crashing down on me, which it probably will. You can see it trying to go right now. Yeah. And I was right. Anyway, so let's take a look at this without losing anything. One of the things I like to do always is when I take something off, so I don't lose it or forget exactly where it went, I get him back in and he's held in place. So here's what I have right now. It's a bit dirty. So what I'll do is I'm going to start cleaning this one up right now. Just I'm going to wash it up real good. And I may even use a little acetone at it. I think I'll do that. So let me get to that, and then I'll paint it, and you can watch how I apply it and see if it's any good. Okay, friends. So it's been not quite 24 hours, probably about 20 hours, but I'm gonna this stuff here is dried up enough to put back on, as long as I don't handle it really hard. We'll see what it looks like once I get it on. Okay, what the difference will be, especially because the gas tank I didn't touch except for that little spot you can see, which I barely sprayed that on, and that actually does look better. So let me put this back together, and we'll talk. Okay, mini bike friends, so there you have it. My conclusion is that it's better than what it was before. I do. I like the look better. It's at least clean, sharp. And if I show it in contrast to the tank, which I'm going to do the tank now. I'm going to go get another can though, because I'm going to have to clean this up good, get everything off the tank, clean it up really good so that when I do apply it, it sticks and doesn't come off all over. But I do like it. I think it's good looking. I'm saying that, let's call it, I don't know, if this was exactly what I would have did a bunch of years ago when I was a kid, I would have went a little bit further. You could take some of these parts off the motor, degrease a little bit, paint it up white. You can really make it look good and get a lot more money if you're trying to sell something like that. But anyway, I like it. I like the looks. I just wish that I could find a pair of shocks for the back, original. Those are not. They're more comfortable for me because now I'm 185, not 100. Problem that is trying to find springs for the front forks. Mini bike friend in Jersey may be able to get some made. I don't know. The only reason I didn't take them off yet is because if you can't, I got it down. There's not a lot of riding time left in reality. But I like the looks of it. I'm gonna end up doing the gas tank on it also, and just enjoy it. Next, I'll get some off-road. We're going to see what it can do on a real MX bike trail, all right? And hopefully I'll get that on video also. But you see, these springs are bad, and man, that bottoms out really easy, especially because the back end is up higher because of those shocks. Hey, another real quick note though. I had picked this up. I bought this for the truck from Harbor Freight on sale, which it always was. $24. Really good deal. In fact, now I'm wishing I would have got two of them so I could always leave the one in the truck. The reason I say that is I got the Harbor Freight today email coming in, and it's now $50. So all in all, I'm really happy with the project. I think it ended up coming out looking pretty good, and so I'm satisfied with that. I like that. It's a bike to ride, not to hide. And so I'll just keep doing what I do to it like that, fooling around with it, because that is where I seem to get my most joy from mini bikes. It's the same thing with the YZ80. Hey, should be getting that back pretty quick. Busted something on the carburetor. A buddy of mine may have the piece I need for it. So let's get that. I may take that out at that same track, but I won't ride hard because at 63, I'm not about to fall down and bust a neck or bust my ribs or something. But anyway, thanks for watching. Share with your friends, questions, comments, send them on there. And remember, this is just what I like doing, okay? I'd rather fool around and tinker with something over and over and over and have fun with it than just sit there and look at it in a garage. To me, that's not what life's about. It's about riding them. So thanks, friends. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Share with your friends also. And thanks for watching. Have a great day.